Hello, this is Katie, and I wanted to show you first, before we do Valentine's card number 3, what I got from Stampin' Up. I ordered the demonstrator starter kit, which is basically business supplies like order sheets and postcards and stuff you can send out for like meetups that you host or whatever. And then also $125 worth of stuff for $99. I think it used to be $155 too, which is kind of crappy, but whatever. To put it shortly, this is the 4th starter kit I've ordered. I've no desire to be a demonstrator, but it's a good deal, and I just let it run out, and then I order it again. So I hope they're not watching, but I'm pretty sure they know that people do that. So I just want to show you what I got, and then we'll do the card with one of the things I got. It was hard to kind of think of a card. I wanted to use this stamp set, but I just couldn't think of a good one or find a good enough example that I wanted to copy. But I did ask my sister-in-law if she's a teacher, so if she wanted a design and a Valentine for her kids, having to do with this one here, the Glad You're in My School, which is really cute. So I told her I designed something, and then I can bring all the supplies over and have her put them together, color them in, stuff like that, so she can have the fun part. And then I'll create kind of like a mock-up to see if she likes it. So I asked her about that. So I got the Hey Valentine stamp set. When it comes to woodblock versus the, I don't even know what they're called. They have 3 different types of stamps now. They have the wood block stamps that they come in pieces and you mount it to the wood and put the sticker on the wood of the picture. And then they also have photopolymer now. Not a lot of their stamp sets because they just got into it more recently. And then they also have the cling. That's what they're called. The cling stamp. So it's a rubber, and then it's got the backing that sticks to an acrylic block. But I just don't really have good luck stamping with those. And so I don't like the quality of it and how the image comes out. It just seems a little too mushy. So I like having that wood block there. So these ones came as blocks. I just moved my entire camera setup there. These came with the 4 wood blocks. This was in a sheet, and I popped them out, and then the sticker sheet as well. So I already put them together when I opened the package. So I mounted them straight, then I flipped it over and put the sticker on. And so those are the 4. I also got the treat bag die that goes, or has a die for this stamp, which is really cute. So the die set that's called Mini Treat Bag Finlets dies, the 137547. And so it creates this kind of flat treat bag, but it has a lot of other dies in it as well, which is really cute. So it comes with the 2. And the demonstrator that kind of taught me about Stampin' Up, that lived by me, I think I found her because she lived nearby. Actually found her on meetup.com for card meetup. I'll link to her YouTube and her website below because she's awesome and her videos are awesome. She shows this as well in one of the more recent videos. But there is a For You, there's an Enjoy, there's these strips here which are great for confetti or if you just need several stars or hearts. There's a big version which is really cute, and then the treat bag dies are here, but you also get a bunch of others. The ribbon, and this one here is the one that matches that stamp that I set down. So that would cut out that one right there. So you get both of those. You get a lot of bonuses, more than what it shows you, obviously. So I thought that was really cool, and her video did convince me to go for that. And then I didn't actually know about you get a paper pumpkin kit with your order. I didn't know that. You do get one free thing, and I picked the perpetual calendar, but it's on back order. And I called because I didn't think to look at the B, and then all the other ones said K. I don't know what that means, but the B apparently meant back order, so it's going to ship later. So I thought maybe they sent this instead, but this was also part of it. It was just a surprise. I didn't know about it. So the paper pumpkin kit is something you can sign up for through Simon Says Stamp. It's a little different from, I'm sorry, not Simon Says Stamp, Stampin' Up. It's a little bit different from like a Simon Says Stamp or other monthly kit because it actually gives you enough stuff to make, you know, so many different cards, for example. So you can make all of these cards with this kit, as opposed to just giving you paper, a stamp set, which is great. This one does come with stamps though. So you've got the Happy Father's Day, Dad, Son, and Bro, and then the Happy Birthday, and they're photopolymer. So they're really good quality. You can tell just by touching it if it's really sticky. You're good to go. And then they send you a mini Marina Mist. I may already have this color, but I'm not sure that I do. And that is used on these for the sentiment. So that's that color. So I haven't decided if I'm going to open this and create these on video or not, or if I'm going to give it away at one of my stamp classes, because I host classes for people who, very few of them actually make cards regularly or have all of the materials to do so, which is why they come to class. So I'm wondering if this would be a good kit, but I'm not sure because it is pretty cute, so I haven't decided. But that is part of it as well. Set those aside. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so then I saw there was 2 in the new catalog, 2 for wedding themed stuff, and this was my favorite of the 2. So I was wondering if I had gotten a cling, but I remembered that I ordered photopolymer. So it looks like this, and it comes with the two sides, the one it's stuck to, and then the cover. So I just liked this set a lot, and the photopolymer seems like it'll be good. I haven't used Stampin' Up photopolymer yet, but I'm sure it's fine. So I got the On Your Perfect, or it's called Your Perfect Day. That's just one of the stamps. So that one was pretty cute. I was trying to get stuff from the new catalog to round out the order. And then this is the embossing folder that I'll be using in the card today. And so I'll just open that up and we'll take a look at it. I'm not going to leave it in that sleeve or anything. Just recycle that. So it's like outlines of hearts instead of solid hearts or something like that. So we'll be using that one, so I'll set that aside. I got the dies. And then I got a punch to match this stamp. And the punch actually apparently matches other stamps as well. This is funny. You can see in the reflection, since that's almost like a mirror, how I film, which is hilarious. I should pick up my phone and just show you because it's pretty funny. But you can see, those are Home Depot yardsticks. I'm going to pick up my phone. So I set my phone on yardsticks, and I have my craft supplies in these little drawers, and they hold yardsticks. And that is what you're looking at. So I'm going to set that down again. And that's how I do this. So, anyway, so you can see that view. I just think that's hilarious. Okay, so this definitely matches this stamp. There are other tag stamps, I believe, that match this punch here. So there's that. I got the punch. And then this really cute paper that in Jennifer's video she convinced me to get. And actually I'm going to have to crack this open and show you. I realized I didn't open it. It's called Birthday Bash. It is, I don't know if there's an item number on here, but I'll let that zoom. Birthday Bash Specialty Designer Series paper is what theirs are called. I believe this is a backing, so I'm just gonna slice that cardboard backing off. And then we'll just get the paper. So the reason I chose this designer series paper was mainly for, sorry, shaking my setup. Now you know my secret. These are really, really pretty colors. Very summery, actually. This one's got confetti. There's 2 of each. But the 2, there's not 2 of each. There's 1 of each of these. But this, the gold on these both is like shiny. And I just loved it. So I was really, really excited for this paper. I just don't know what to do with it. So that's the whole pack, the Birthday Bash series. And then usually to round out the order, since you have like pennies left and you can't go over, but you can have money left. These are like $1 something, so I usually throw in markers of colors I don't have. I'm pretty sure I don't have these, but I got the Night of Navy. I'm not sure if that even matters. Night of Navy. This one's called Blushing Bride. It's just a light pink. And then this one is white. It's a chalk marker, so we'll work on like chalkboard paper, which I think, I'm not sure if I have any. I might, in all the stuff I got from my crafty friend. I haven't gone through quite all of it, so I think I may have some, but I can always find some. Okay, so we will do, let's tilt this properly, the card, Valentine's card number 3. I set aside the things I wanted to use. I'll be using Lil Inker stitch circles, and then I wanted to put this stamp, the Be My Valentine, which is from the P.S. I Love You Stampin' Up set, probably at least a few years ago. I'm not sure. Anyway, so there are others. It's a pretty cute set. Just lots of different things. A chocolate dipped strawberry randomly. And usually when I want to find a circle that fits, I'll just put this here. So I'll have to use the third one out. So I'll pull that out. Just see if the sentiment fits what I'm looking for. Okay, so that'll work. Then I'm going to cut a card base really quick. So I haven't done that, so I'll actually show you how I do that from the beginning. I have all my white paper out behind me. So I'm going to put that at 4 1/4. And this will be a, it could be top opening card. So I'll set this aside for another card. So I've cut that at 4 1/4, and then we will score it at 5 1/2. Just do that a couple times. That's the little bone folder that comes with the Martha Stewart scoreboard, but I actually have a separate Martha Stewart bone folder. It's a little heavier duty, so that'll be the one that I use to kind of flatten that out. So then I want to give this a light pink border behind it, so I'm going to go a little less than that and cut that, so it'll be about 1/8 of an inch shorter all the way around than 4 1/4. So I'll take 1/4 of an inch off total off both ends. And since it would go to 5 1/2, we want to go to 5 1/4, and this is that really weird odd spot that I've just memorized where there's no marker for me or anything. And you can see my skew sticker on there, still left over. Then I'm going to cut this one 1/8 of an inch in as well. So we'll just get this one ready. So this will be 3.75 by 5 even. Alright, so I'm going to stick this down because this is going to be on there anyway. Okay, so I'll center this onto the card base. That one's stuck down. We'll set this aside. Okay, and then we'll get the Big Shot. I think with my first, I'm not sure if it was a demonstrator starter kit is how I got this, because this was about $100 anyway, so that plus a few other things, and that kind of started that. So the embossing folder needs to be used on tab 1, So you stick this through, just kind of feed that through most of the way. Then we'll put our paper just in the center is fine, that way it looks even all around. I'm going to make sure it's straight. And I'll actually go the other way. Might be a little bit easier for me. Okay. So then I have that pinched in there. I'm going to slide it in between the two while kind of holding them together so it doesn't shuffle around. Then we'll push that through. This might shake the camera a little bit. My phone, I should say. Okay. Bring that back out to do our circle. So this is the first time I've done this. That's pretty cute. You can have kind of an inverted look or more of the 3D. I think I'm going to go with the 3D one. I think that's the general idea for it. So I'll stick this down. I don't want to push these in, so I want to be pretty light when I'm running the adhesive. If you have something that you've embossed, you don't want to push down too hard or you might flatten out what you just embossed into the paper. So you just want to be pretty careful with that. So I'll stick that down again. Don't push too hard on the stuff that you've embossed sticking up. I'm going to zoom in. This might shake for a second. Zoom in a little bit to what I'm doing here. Okay, so then I'm going to cut a strip, and I think I want it maybe around this height or a little thinner of the, I believe this is Pebbles. I'm pretty sure this is the Pebbles paper, but I chopped off the end there. It's from the last card. The second card, the first card. Now I don't remember. The second card, I think, the XO that I had in the background of those hearts. I'm going to use the chevron this time. So let's see, this one is about 2 inches. So I think I'll do almost 2. We'll see what that looks like. And we'll do 1.5. It's not that bad. And then it just needs to go across the card, which is only, yeah, we'll put it across the whole card, 4 1/4. I always go a little extra, just because I can always trim it off the edge. I just want to make sure I have enough, so I don't want to have to cut that twice. So this is going to go across the card, and I'm not sure, I think I only want it to go across this one here, so I'm going to make sure. That was 4 1/4. We did that and then that, so that was 3.75. So that should look a little better matched up, I think. So we'll stick that one down. Okay, so it'll be right about here. Make sure it's straight. This is okay if I push it down because we're not going to be seeing those embossed hearts anymore. So that's okay there. Then I want to cut out, and I think this is going to be white. I'll just do a white circle. I have some excess. See, I'm moving things again. Excess white. This is actually the rustic white, but that's fine. We'll go with that. The rustic white, so it almost looks like that recycled paper look a little bit. Cardstock from Paper Tray ink. So it's got the little speckles in it there. Okay, so I think that's all the die cutting that I'm going to be doing. Okay, so then we have the Be My Valentine. And I want to do that in probably the VersaFine. And I still have my supplies from my card class boxed up. So I'll have to go into my box to get that. Okay. Alright, so we'll open that up. Ink that up. Make sure it's centered there. Works for me. Maybe I'll find some little gems to add on to that. Maybe it'll be a little bit cuter. Okay, and then I have foam. We're going to lift that up with some foam tape. So that should go all the way across. And then just a little piece on top. And a little piece on the bottom. Put that down. When you use the VersaFine Onyx Black, you want to make sure not to touch that for a little while till it dries because it's very wet and smeary. And then I brought a lot of my enamel dots and stuff to card class. So I'm just going to take out what I brought and kind of look through them and see what we can add. I had some sparkly ones, like some Christmassy. These are, I think they're the Doodlebug ones. And they're not too far off. They're not too red, honestly. So I think those will work just fine. I'm just not quite sure where to place them. I never know how to do this part. So I think maybe one up there and a little bigger one down below, and maybe, I don't know, that's hard. It's hard to round it out. I may or may not add anything to that, but I think I'll leave it like this for now. So I just want to show you the new embossing folder and how that looked, because I thought it was really cool. So this is one of those cards I don't really know what to do with, so I think I'll leave it there for now. These are pretty cute, though. See that up close? That focuses? Maybe I'm too close. There we go. Okay, so there's that, card number 3. I hope you enjoyed, and stick around, and eventually I will have card number 4. Thanks.